ashver.com.
Hello and welcome to ashver.com. You are watching an interesting and informative video on herniated disc surgery, treatment options and cost.
Please read the disclaimer carefully.
Microdiscectomy cost. For people who have suffered a herniated disc that has not healed within 6 months and is causing debilitating pain which interferes with day-to-day activities, herniated disc surgery, known as a microdiscectomy, may be the only option. The goal of microdiscectomy surgery is to remove the herniated disc material that is pressing on a nerve root or spinal cord. Since all surgeries carry a certain level of risk, more conservative treatment options should be attempted first. Not to mention, the cost of herniated disc surgery can be expensive, especially for patients not covered by health insurance. Herniated disc treatment options. There are basically 3 ways to treat a herniated disc: give it time to heal on its own, possibly combined with physical therapy, epidural injections to reduce inflammation, surgery, microdiscectomy. Herniated disc material pressing on the sciatic nerve not only can cause pain in the lower back and leg, but can even cause weakness and numbness in the back, leg and foot. Within the last year my son herniated a disc in his back, L4/L5, and he definitely experienced pain, weakness and numbness down to his foot. This very much affected his ability to give the herniated disc time to heal on its own. WebMD's herniated disc treatment overview estimates that 50% of patients heal within the first month of herniating a disc as the inflammation decreases. Within 6 months, all but 10% of patients heal, and it is these 10% of patients, like my son, that opt for surgery for their herniated disc. Not only does time allow for inflammation reduction, but it also allows for the possibility of resorption to occur. Resorption is when the body absorbs the jelly-like herniated disc material that breaks down over time. Epidural injections may ease pain while giving the herniated disc a chance to heal. While giving the body a chance to heal on its own, herniated disc patients may be in a tremendous amount of pain. Often, painkillers and inflammation-reducing medications are prescribed, though not necessarily effective long-term. Addiction to painkillers may result. As patients attempt to heal and avoid surgery, some decide to have epidural injections of cortisone through a procedure done with an X-ray guided needle. The idea is to reduce inflammation and ease pain. The downfall of the cortisone injections is that oftentimes pain relief is only temporary. My son did not have this procedure done since more than 6 months had passed since he herniated his disc, and because his orthopedic doctor explained that the cortisone may only be a temporary solution, perhaps as little as even 1. Microdiscectomy surgery. After waiting at least 6 months and perhaps attempting cortisone injections, if there is still a lot of pain, weakness and numbness, herniated disc surgery is really the only option left. A microdiscectomy is often hospital day surgery, and the surgery itself only takes about an hour to perform. The surgeon will make an incision several inches long, remove a small piece of bone, laminectomy, to expose the nerve root, remove the herniated disc material, and finally close up the incision. The patient will spend some time in a recovery room and within a few hours will most likely be released to complete recovery at home. Cost of microdiscectomy. Once the decision has been made to have surgery, patients and their families begin to wonder about the actual financial cost of having a microdiscectomy. Cost for medical procedures and surgeries can vary wildly from surgeon to surgeon, hospital to hospital, city to city, and country to country. Cost help tracks consumer prices and estimates that the cost of herniated disc surgery, including surgeons' fees, for an uninsured patient ranges from $20,000 to $50,000. Keep in mind the total cost of a microdiscectomy includes fees for the anesthesiologist, surgeon, hospital, as well as radiology and medications. The chart below is a breakdown of the summary of charges for my son's microdiscectomy surgery performed in a Chicago area hospital during 2012. Health insurance coverage for spine surgery. While the total charges for my son's surgery were just about $20,000, luckily our health insurance covered the vast majority of it. Typically most health insurance plans, as well as Medicare, will cover this type of back surgery. The insured may still be responsible for deductibles and co-insurance. Please note that the example of charges above is for a microdiscectomy, not a discectomy. A discectomy involves removal of part of the disc and is usually an inpatient procedure requiring a hospital stay since it is more In a non-scientific poll taken on the article about my son's surgery, 79% of respondents who have undergone a microdiscectomy stated that if they had to do it again they would choose to have the surgery again. Even though microsurgery is often day surgery, it is still major surgery and all preoperative and post-operative procedures should be followed. Once surgery is scheduled, expect preoperative instructions from your physician's office. Following the microdiscectomy, you and the person with you at the hospital to bring you home will be given post-operative instructions, including information on dealing with surgical pain, wound care, and when to call the doctor or hospital. Most of these instructions will be printed to refer to if necessary. Likewise, it is important to follow up with the physician, surgeon as recommended. The doctor will check the site of the incision and perhaps recommend exercises to aid in proper healing and reducing scar tissue. While the herniated disc surgery cost may be high for uninsured patients, the financial costs of surgery have to be weighed against the cost of living with the disabling chronic pain, weakness and numbness that a herniated disc. Thank you for watching this interesting and informative video. This channel offers motivational, inspirational, valuable and informative videos to soothe, cleanse and inspire your health, mind, body and spirit. You can find a lot of interesting videos on wide range of topics here. Stay tuned and keep watching.